There are a few places on Earth where humans don't rule the roost, but there are some places where it is animals that rule, because they are islands, remote locations, or have thrived due to conservation efforts. I'm Jake the Voice Parr, and this is our top 10 list of places where animals or creatures rule. Our countdown starts at number 10 in Australia, which is known for its weird and wonderful wildlife. The quokka is one such Aussie creature. It is a small marsupial, meaning it's related to kangaroos and wallabies. Dutch mariners who first sighted quokkas thought they were giant rats. That is why the island on which quokkas have proliferated in their thousands is called Rottnest Island, derived from the Dutch word rattenest, which means rat's nest. Rottnest Island is off the southwest coast of Western Australia, a place where it is not kangaroos but quokkas are in charge. At number 9, we stay in Australia and this time head off to a remote island 1,650 miles northwest of Perth. Christmas Island is barely 10 miles long, but it is home to one of the most extraordinary mass migrations of any species on the planet. Every year, some 40 to 50 million red crabs migrate from inland to the sea. Although land crabs, these beautiful crustaceans lay their eggs in the ocean, which explains the migration. Most of them are red, hence their name, with some being orange or a very rare purple. Christmas Island it may be, but this crab island is all the way. Number 8 on our list is the first place on our list that is actually named after the animals that rule it. The place is Seal Island, and it's a tiny island located right in the middle of False Bay, just a few miles from the beautiful city of Cape Town, South Africa. The island is home to as many as 64,000 Cape fur seals at any one time. Known for their loud and raucous barking, that makes Seal Island one noisy place. The world's greatest concentration of great white sharks circle the island trying to attack the seals, making the area referred to as the Ring of Death. The seals may rule Seal Island, but the sharks rule the water. At number 7, we stay in Africa, but go from the frigid Atlantic Ocean off South Africa to the warm tropical waters of the Indian Ocean. The place is Aldabra Atoll, one of the furthest atolls that comprise the island nation of Seychelles. The 4 coral islands that enclose a lagoon are close to 150,000 giant tortoises. It is the single biggest concentration of what are the largest reptiles on the planet. Aldabra Atoll is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and only a handful of rangers and scientists live on the atoll, in a place ruled by these ancient, gentle giants. Number 6 in our countdown is about another giant reptile, and is also another place named after a dominant animal. The place is Komodo Island in Indonesia, named after the Komodo dragons, which are the largest lizards in the world. While the island is not overrun with these giant lizards, they are the biggest predators and do rule the place. Komodo dragons, also known as monitors, are notoriously aggressive and have been known to attack humans, sometimes resulting in fatalities. They were even the inspiration for the story of King Kong. Enough said. Komodos do rule this island. From number 5 on the countdown, we move north from Indonesia to Japan. The small island of Tatsurojima is off the east coast of Japan. Although inhabited by people, the island has a large population of hundreds of stray cats. The cats were introduced in the 1800s to help the island's silk industry combat the rats that often ate the silkworms. The cats proliferated ever since then. Today, the felines outnumber humans by more than 6 to 1 and are a big tourist attraction. No dogs are allowed on the island, and we're sure rats prefer to stay away. We remain in Japan for number 4 on our countdown, and now we go inland. This special place is near the city of Shiroshi, a city in the mountainous Tohoku region of northern Japan. It's called Zelf Fox Village and is a natural reserve that is home to no less than 6 different species of fox. Foxes have a special place in Japanese culture as they are considered to be messengers of the Shinto deity Inari Okami, who is the god of fertility, prosperity, and rice. The foxes here roam wild but are docile and much loved and much visited. The Japanese gods would be pleased. Number 3 is the only American entry in this countdown. Pathetique Island is just off the coast of Maryland and is home to a herd of wild horses known as Pathetique Horses. They are also called Chicoteague ponies. given their rather small stature, which is due to the rather poor habitat in which they live. The island is actually fenced in half between the states of Maryland and Virginia, with about 150 horses living on either side of the fence. Their exact origin is still debated, but one thing is for sure, these horses indeed run free. We have possibly one of our cutest entries at number 2. The island of Big Major K in the Bahamas is uninhabited and is home to a colony of feral pigs. How they got there no one knows, but they now rule the island, so it's little wonder that it's also known as the Pig Island and Pig Beach. As luck would have it, the island has 3 freshwater springs. The pigs are often frolicking in the crystalline waters of the surrounding sea or romping away on the beach. They have become a huge hit with tourists. One thing is for sure, these are no doubt the luckiest pigs on the planet. For number 1 on our countdown, we return to Japan for the 3rd time. The countdown has included reptiles and crustaceans, and cats and foxes, and now it's the turn of those cuddliest of little creatures, rabbits. The place is Okunoshima, which is located in the inland sea of Japan near Hiroshima. The island was once a poison gas factory, and after World War II ended, many of the rabbits that had been caged for experiments managed to get free and have since proliferated into the thousands. Today, the island is known as Rabbit Island. The rabbits conquered in the end, as nature so often does. Those then are 10 places around the world that are ruled by animals and creatures. For more top lists just like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out our other top lists. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks for learning.